Hi everyone! Have you been working at the same job for so long that you can't possibly imagine working somewhere else? Did it used to fulfill you, but now something has changed along the way and you don't really feel like you can do your best work anymore? I went through this situation 3 years ago, and in this video I'm going to share with you 5 of the books that helped me completely reshape my mindset from an employee to someone who is navigating quite comfortably through today's economy. So the first book that was fundamental to me was this. It's called Body of Work, and it's by Pam Slim. In Body of Work, I learned that all of the parts of me, even ones that I didn't think were my best strengths, come together to build my own unique story. So for example, if you take something that happened in your professional life and something that happened in your personal life, you can mine the best of those experiences and figure out how those come together to uniquely serve people in today's economy. The next one it's called Creating a Life Worth Living, and it's by Carol Lloyd, a practical course in career design for artists, innovators, and others aspiring for a creative life. For me, what was so eye-opening about this book was that she describes multiple ways that you can structure a work situation. I generally grew up believing that you had a choice to either work full-time for an organization or company, or you were unemployed. And there really weren't a lot of situations in between. Whereas in this book, Carol talks about jobs that can help you move from one to another. It talks about maybe you need to make income from something that doesn't fulfill you while you do your art and don't feel pressure on making money. Or she also talks about models where you do generate income from your creative skill. Another book that has been fundamental to me is called The Joy of Genius. And you may have heard of Gay Hendricks' book, The Big Leap. What's essential about this book is he encourages you, and he tells a story about how he did this, to find your genius zone. And that is doing things that light you up, that keep you in a state of flow, that you could talk about all day long. And his theory, and I agree, is that too many of us spend way too much time in the competence, incompetence, and excellence zones. So I encourage you to think more about what your genius zone looks like. Now, another book that has been critical to me is You Are a Badass at Making Money with Jen Sincero. You might have heard of her. She's written a whole series of books under this same umbrella. But the reason this one spoke to me is that I spent most of my adult life, more than 20 years, believing that you had to choose between mission and money. Then I reached my 40s and I started thinking, did I take this too seriously? Because in my case, I chose mission. And I was proud of that. And I am still proud of all of the mission-based work that I've done. That being said, I needed to reshape my views about making money because it's not a bad thing. People who make money aren't inherently bad. In fact, money is a tool that can be used for lots of good. Now, the final book that I'm going to tell you about here is called Show Your Work, and it's by Austin Kleon. This one, ooh, look, see, I put, actually, what that was one of my special things from one of my dear self-employed friends that I've only met because I learned these things. In Show Your Work, Austin Kleon's premise basically is this. As you're exploring something that you want to explore in the world, go ahead and share it with other people, and that you don't have to be a perfectionist, and that as you explore, other people around you will be interested in that same compelling idea. So I have to say, I'm doing this right now. This is my first YouTube video, and I was really nervous. It took me way too long to set up this shot, but I'm doing it. I'm living this out, Austin Kleon, so here I come. I hope this is helpful, and if you would like more strategies on finding fulfilling work, subscribe to this channel. Thanks a lot.